Beautiful day in Lazy Bay. It's, I don't know, it's like 22 degrees or maybe even more. It's friggin' crazy. Nice wood piles. Anyway, I was just going to show you, I've been putting around today making a couple trap boxes. As handy as I am, this one really shows my handiwork because it's very rough. Of course, it's supposed to be rough, it's just cheap lumber. This one's a weasel box. Sorry, my camera works as good as my carpentry work. Trying to do everything one-handed here too. So this is the weasel box. Just a very basic, rough thing. It's got a opening in the back with hardware cloth. That's to let the scent go through. Forgive me, make you seasick here with all my work. Get the just have that down there. Wire down to hold the top. Just simple wire hinges, and it comes up. And you keep a rat trap in there. Weasel. Well, you put your bait in here, like a dead mouse or a piece of a squirrel or muskrat if you have that kind of stuff around, or a piece of fish. And put in a tuna can. I caught a spider already. So the idea is a tuna can or whatever sits there with the bait in it. You have your trap set. They say if you get the ones with the big yellow pad, you have a higher catch rate, of course, or you can just put a piece of mesh or hardware cloth across that to increase the surface area of that trigger. Then the weasel just jumps in there and gets caught, and there you go. You just put it. The big overhangs there is mostly for snow and stuff, I guess, and to help camouflage it, and I think it gives the weasel a little bit of self-security or whatever. And then this one, the bigger one's a mink box. I splurged and made it of a pressure treated. Sorry, I'm shaking. Too many beers. Not enough beers. There's number one of the day. These both, they sit out in the woods just by a stream. You cover them up with grass and twigs and stuff, so of course this one's going to rot. The weasel box is going to rot out probably. Might last me 2 years, but this one will do a lot longer. You leave this one, you totally box it in on all sides except the front. And you got this little doohickey here. Again, my fancy carpentry. And it sits, and you take your 110, this is a 110 Conibear it's called, just basically a body grip trap. I got it preset there, but all it does is it goes in and sits in there like that, and you can kind of wedge it in, and it only needs to be sturdy enough to, it just needs to touch that trigger and it'll go off. And it fits pretty good in there. The dimensions I had were from, you could get all kinds of different dimensions, but it could be a little bit tighter. You can make it too that the next, not size up, but power up. This one's a 110, the next one's a 120, and it's the same size trap, but it has a spring on each side just for extra power, so you can cut another one out here, but I figured I'd save my more powerful ones for setting on trails and stuff, and use this one just for these traps, because they get pretty committed in there and it's wedged in tight. I figure they're pretty goddamn powerful anyway, but it'll easily break a finger. Won't break an arm, that one. My beaver one would. Giggity. I thought it's pretty neat. So it took me a while to build those. I think I have enough lumber to build 4 of each right now. I'd like to have about 10 or 12 of these, because you can just drive along, and every place you see a culvert, you can toss one of those in, or a stream. Both making weasels hang out near streams and everything. So anyway, it's kind of I'm having fun with it anyway. Sorry, my camera work again. Only bad thing about this beautiful weather, fucking ticks. The ticks are crazy. Got the chickens over here. Gotta put my screen tent away. Got lots to do around, actually. Hi, chicks. Here's my funny looking chickens. I don't know if I ever showed you them or not. Can't tell if they're in the picture. Oh yeah, there they are. They're a cross between a silky and a frizzle. And they have that silly pom-pom on their head, and then that gray one you can see, probably can't see now, he's in the shadow. they look almost more furry than they do feathered. They just stay downy all the time. Look at all my chickens over here. They're actually staying here till I go home in Christmas time, I guess, or whenever I do go home. When I go to Guelph, the lady up the road there, she's gonna chicken sit them. She has the rooster I had all summer. She has it in another hen. You can see the big crane up there from where they're replacing the bridge down there. The road's gonna be closed for 3 weeks. I think I already told you that. Probably getting bored of this video. I didn't mean for it to be this long. I'll probably make a bunch more over hunting and trapping season. I'll try to keep them shorter so they're not a pain in the ass. Anyway, I'm gonna set to work, drink a few of those, and build a few of those this afternoon. Later.